What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ola Banks, and I'm right here again with another video. On today's video, we'll be breaking down my NFP trade yesterday. The NFP trade yesterday. The trade was a success, Feels so good trading NFP yesterday, bro. It was fun, right? So, without wasting so much time, let's just get straight into the video. So, so let's just examine what happened from here. From here right, to this place. From here to this place. So you could see in this box the trend was bearish somehow. So you see, and not that alone. If you go to the lower time frame, like the 1 hour 30-minute time, you could see you see the breaking lows right here. When broke this low, you could see creating lower low. So the price was just breaking low. So those are, so that should tell you already that the price is moving in a downtrend, right? So what I did here now was just, you can see I saw the price was making some kind of noise here, right? I know whenever the price is making noise, the price is not just making noise, right? It's not just making noise in this box right from here to here. So I was like, what's happening there? The price is not just making noise, like there are a whole lot of money going down there, for the scalpers. Delay this. For the scalpers, there are money going down there. So I was like, okay, let me just go down to the lower time frame. So I went to the 15-minute time frame to see if I could see anything, right? So let me just get rid of this. Number one, we've known our trend. Our trend is a downtrend, right? Our trend is bearish, right? So what we should be looking for is opportunity to sell, right? So coming here, the price again has broke the structure, has broke lower again, it created another low. This is another lower low, right? So what I was basically waiting for was the price should just reverse. I was waiting for the price to reverse back up. I was waiting for the price, rise back up to, this is it. So just do something like this, reverse back to this place, and this is what I was expecting. I was expecting it to create another lower low, right? So I began to look for other blocks. So I saw this one here. I saw this other block here, and then did this. So I created this zone here, right, for the price to get to, right? So why, I didn't just choose other block, right? I didn't just choose that other block. Number one is the price is bearish, right? Number two, you could see the price took out liquidity. It does take out liquidity. If I should go to the 5-minute time frame, right? So the price took out liquidity, right? From here to here, you could see these are liquidities. Oh, sorry. From here to here, this is a liquidity. This is the money sitting up here, right? So this is money here. This is liquidity sitting up here, right? So the price has already grabbed liquidity. The price grabbed liquidity, right? So after grabbing that liquidity, number two, the price did what? You could see it broke lower. It created the lower low. It got the second confluence. The overall confluence we have is, number one, the price was bearish, so it was a bearish trend. Number two, the price grabbed liquidity. Number three, we have the price broke lower, created the lower low, right? So having all those confluence, I had to come here and look for this other block, and I saw the other block was so sexy, right? So I just set my buy, I just set my sell, I put my sell position here, right? So this is it. We're risking almost 1 to 4, right? So if we should measure this from here to here, this is just 8 pips, right? Just 8 pips. For how many pips? Like I said, this is 30 already customized. You could see 30. So I was just looking for 30 pips, right? Let me just explain something to you guys. Okay. Let me just explain something. Let me just explain something to you guys in few minutes, right? Whenever you want to trade the news, anything regarding the news, bro, we can't actually predict where the price is gonna move to, right? Immediately the news comes out, we can't actually trade like we can't actually predict where the news will move to. So the way I approach my own trading trading of news is wait for the news, wait for 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes after the news. Let the market do whatever I want to do, like let it go wherever I want to go, right? So it is only try to catch the reversal, right? Don't try to chase the news. Maybe the candle is pumping up, you say, okay, it's buying, it's gonna buy, it's gonna buy. It's gonna buy, bro, but like there are so many liquidities in the market. It might be, you don't know that place you're trading towards, like that moment the candle is pumping up, you don't know, maybe it was only liquidity that the candle is going to grab. And the bad side is you don't even know, maybe that moment you enter, you don't know if the price has already grabbed the liquidity and is ready to go back down to the normal direction, the main direction it was supposed to go, right? So like don't try to chase the news, like just try to catch the reversal, you know. So now trading NFP yesterday was fun, right? Because I just literally, like, I actually had orders stacked up already. I actually have the order opened already. No, is a buy limit order that I was just waiting for a trigger. Like I just waiting for the price to trigger me in. But when the news comes, I was like, I don't know where the news is gonna go to. So I just close the news, right? I close the news and let it do whatever I want to do. As soon as the NFP came out, just do the nonsense. And so as after 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes later, that was when I had to, as soon as I saw that the volatility is now low, right? So that was when I saw it was approaching my entry where I closed that buy limit, right? So I was like, okay, it's like this trade is gonna work out, since I have more confidence that the price is gonna drop if it should get to that my supply zone, right? So I had to enter my order again, and thank God, like, the trade went successfully. So that's just what I want to tell you guys, like, don't chase the news, don't chase the market, just allow the news to do whatever I want to do. Like, at times you just see some candle of few, like, within just few seconds, not even few minutes, like few seconds, just few just fly up and go down. Some people betray, like some people do say, like, talk things like wrong at times. Would be like, so they should place buy and sell order. What place buy and sell order? What type of trading is that? Buying and selling at the same time because you want to trade the news, bro. That is dumb. You don't even know what you're doing. Like, that's very, very lame to me. So that's my advice to you guys. Like, don't chase the news, just wait for the price to, like, go to wherever I want to go and catch the reversal or the retracement, whatever. So that's it. So as soon as price got there, right? As soon as the news came out, the NFP news, it was NFP day, right? I literally did this analysis as at 9 a.m. and the news was gonna come out at 2:30, right? So you could see all those morning, from morning to afternoon, the price never came. The price never came to my direction, right? So was when it was time for NFP, right? I was like, we never know where the news is gonna go. But according to my analysis on the dollar, I saw that the dollar was gonna sell immediately the news came out. Like, the actual news, the the news that came out was lower than the previous, right? It was lower than the previous. So I was like, okay, there's a high probability that that dollar is gonna sell. So GBP USD was gonna buy somehow, and you know how crazy NFP is, right? So I didn't hop in. So I had to, like, close my position. The sell limit I set there, I had to close it. So after a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes later, as soon as I saw the price has now begun to slow down, the news was not having so much effect anymore. So I had to go and set my sell limits right here again. Like, so, and this is just how it went, right? You could see, like, it went good, like it was so cool, like, but I didn't wait for my stop loss to hit. I didn't wait for my take profit to hit, actually, right? Let me wait for my take profit to hit. I had to close manually because I was going somewhere. This is it. It was fun, bro. It was fun. You know, depending on the lot size, depending on the account, your account size, I was able to like I think I closed like $62, but it was $58 that reflected, or $59 that reflected on my account. It was $58 or $59 that reflected on my account, because the price does fluctuate, right? You can't actually close the exact, like the only way you could close at your exact price is at your exact the exact profit you see on your screen is if you wait for it to hit take profit, right? I only took the profit at 21 pips here, so that's just all for the video, right? That's it. So much confluences the trade was, and you could see what happened. That's why I don't like taking leaving my trade to run out for so long. Right. That was just all for yesterday. My trading on NFP, right? My NFP trade, right? It was so cool. So that's just all for now. Peace and love. And make sure you take note, like all these things I said earlier about trading news. That is if you want to trade the news, right? Now, in fact, not even the news alone, even when the market is just on the regular move, like on the normal move, like bro, don't chase the market, just allow it to do whatever I want to do. Like be patient, allow the market to come to your zone, and only go in when you feel it is time for you to go in. Only go in when you feel it is time for you to go in, right? Don't jump in like FOMO. Try to like get rid of FOMO and whatever. And as soon as price approach your zone, kill your fear. Be confident enough to place your trade. If you lose, don't be afraid of loss, bro. Like if you lose, only those people are afraid to take losses in the forex market or the crypto market, trading the crypto. I'm sure like it is only when you can only be afraid of taking your trade when you know you are not using proper risk management. But if you are using proper risk management, bro, you will know that okay, even if I should lose this one, there are a lot of trades to come in. And one thing in forex is, our reward is always bigger than our risk, right? So why should you be afraid of taking? Why should you be afraid of executing your trade, right? So you should be confident enough, like make sure you kill your FOMO, take your FOMO, like get rid of FOMO, and be confident enough to get to jump on your trade as soon as you get your entry, and be patient enough to wait for a price to come to your zone. And make sure if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also remember to follow me on Instagram as official_Olabanks. Official_Olabanks. So that's all I got for now. Peace and love. I'm out. And also remember to comment, right? Like also remember to comment if you traded NFP yesterday, you made profit, you lose, or maybe you want to see anything regarding forex or whatever, anything finance, or even not finance, just comment. And so that's all for now. Peace and love. I'm out.
My bitch is so bad, she Louis Vuitton. She shaking the ass when I turn on the song. They do what I want cause they know I'm a don. I came with them straps and I'll hit you with one. Lady so sweet till I pull up the gun. I'll leave her head dead on the ground for my funds.